This is Car Guys New England, your YouTube channel for anything automotive.
You bad, cause it's bit bad. Smoke with the bad, like tips at the front. Let's go. I'm fly like a pelican in my bed. I get my way hella quick. They get to the hook up on the elephant cut. My trunk, yeah, it's in the front. Of course, it's in the back. This a big. This a real big difference. You just want a club. I just need them racks. You just want a party. I just want a rock.
This is Jay with Car Guys New England, and today I got a special treat, big announcement. So the town car, I've taken it off the road, and I've just got a new Mercedes S Class. So I'm going to be doing a lot of video content on this car, and let me show you guys some stuff around the car. So I got the all black wheels. Everything's blacked out on this car, which is really cool. All the trim around the windows. Also in the back, the trim above the lights. Even the Mercedes logo on this. It's a Florida car, actually. They also did this part here in black. That way it kind of flows better than it did from the factory. So it's pretty cool from the outside. Really cool car. One thing I liked about it, it's all-wheel drive. It's also an 8-cylinder, although it's a little bit smaller than what I'm used to. It's a 4.0 liter V8, but it's twin turbocharged, and it's a little less than 500 horsepower in the car. The car is very roomy, although I gotta say it's a little bit tighter going through the doors and stuff than the the town car was. But this is a really cool car. I'm really enjoying it. There's a big learning curve on it, and let me show you some stuff in the interior, and just to give you an idea of what it's like inside the W223 S580. So here's a really cool feature. The door handles actually go into the doors. It'll be very interesting in the winter to see how that does in the winter. It's kind of interesting. Here's inside the car. So we got our lit sills, everything here. This is basically your controls for everything in the car. Pretty simple car to start up. So I have the key fob on me. So all I have to do is hit the start button, foot on the brake, and start her up. All right, so I'm absolutely going to do more detailed videos on the car and everything, but there is just so much to it. We have all of these controls on the steering wheel, volume control for the phone and the radio. Up here, our main display, you can actually go in and you can change what the actual display looks like on the car, which is pretty cool. They have a whole bunch of different things that you can select on here. I like the sporty one though. I've been just kind of feeling that lately, which is this one. So that's how you do that. You just hit the little home button and then left or right, and then you can change that. The center control unit, this is very interesting, and actually this is the first time I've had anything like this on a car. The climate controls are no longer buttons, which I think is absolutely crazy, but it works. It actually works on this car. But you can go into everything's menu driven in here on the touchscreen. So if you go into the menu, you can choose how your heat's running, stuff like that. And then there's basically just a home button where it'll bring you back to the navigation screen, which is pretty cool. And what else here? There's so much to it. So down here you can select this button, and you can actually choose the different ride modes of the car, and that actually affects how the car handles and also how it accelerates. I like it in Sport or Sport Plus. You can also individualize it for yourself, which is pretty cool. So you can set up how it rides, how it responds, things like that. So we're gonna go into the menu, and let's go into settings. And I'll just show you some cool stuff that you can do here. So you can go into stuff about collision avoidance, assistance, parking stuff, the cameras. But right now I'm going to go into light, just because I thought this was a cool feature. Interior and exterior lighting. And you can select different options for that, but it's the ambient light settings for inside the vehicle. So right now I got it set to red. So if we go to manage settings, you have this color bar here. So as you watch in the background, you'll see that I can change it any color I want, and then it just changes over. So that's kind of a tealish green. You can go darker blue if you want, or we could go to a more almost purple on the lighting, but I've been digging it in the red. I just like how that looks. Pretty neat feature. The other thing that is very interesting about this, so if we exit out of this menu and we go to the climate menu, actually you don't even have to go to the climate menu. See, it's such a learning curve on this car, but you'll notice I'm going to lower the temperature inside the car. So right now it's set to 74. Watch what happens with the lights as I turn it down. So you'll notice it's turning blue for a second to let you know that you let it cool. It would turn red if I'm turning it up, but since I already have red, it's not going to do that. So that's pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool feature of the car. So the center console has two cup holders, although I'm using one for a phone holder here. And then also you have this other area in here, and there's supposed to be cordless battery charging. Behind the cup holder, you'll see that there's two USB-C connectors. So if you need a cable to charge your phone, then at that point you'd have to get a USB to Lightning if you had an iPhone. So that's pretty cool. Lots of cool stuff that I'm just still learning in the car. Now, here's a really interesting thing that the previous owner did to the car. They actually installed these Starlight lights, which are fiber optic, and they actually like twinkle in the car. Honestly, I think they're a little too bright at night. I prefer the car to be very dark inside, but it's not that bad. It's not really distracting or anything, but I wish I had control to kind of turn that down or whatnot. So that is my new S580 W223 Mercedes Benz. I'm going to be doing a lot of content on this because actually the aftermarket for these things is pretty damn cool. A lot of the performance stuff they make, from exhaust to intakes to downpipes and all sorts of cool stuff. So I will start modifying the car a little bit once my warranty is up. At that point, then I'll start upgrading things. But this is a pretty powerful car compared to what I'm used to. And also there's a huge learning curve as far as like the technology in this thing and just learning all the different menus to go through in the car. But this is an exciting time, and you know, I'm really happy about this. Actually, I'm very grateful that I was able to get this beautiful car. You know, I've been very blessed. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give the video a like. If you have questions or comments, be sure to comment down below. This is Jay with Car Guys New England. Until next time, take care.